In the alleyways of Hoi An, Vietnam, you find the true artisans of the area, people who have practiced their craft passed down through generations. We were lucky enough to stumble across a family-owned lantern-making studio, so we can appreciate the work that goes into creating these masterpieces, and if we're lucky, make one that resembles these beauties that adorn the shop entryways throughout this incredible location.
Thank you. So I have some information about the history of the lantern. I would like to introduce for you why the lantern is very popular here. Yeah. So you can see on my hand, this one is the first style of the lantern in Hoi An, but this one is not from here. This one is original from China, the Chinese lantern. So in the late 16th century, at that moment, Hoi An was an international trading port. And a lot of people from around the world, like French, Portugal, Japan, and China arrived here. So many people from China, they decide to live here. So until now, when you visit the old town, you can see some old house have Chinese architecture. So on the first time, the local here, they learn how to make this lantern. Yeah. So you can see the Chinese people, they build the frame for the lantern by wood, cover outside the frame by the silk, and it's very easy to make it small, like this. Easy. The local here, they are found. One thing is very helpful of the bamboo. So you can see the bamboo is more flexible. It's easy to bend them to get the shape they want. So the local here, they are trained to make lantern by the bamboo.
So now that we have the background, it's time to figure out what we're going to make. And what we're about to find out is that not all lanterns are created the same.
Like this one. So it is we call papaya lantern. Papaya, the fruit. It is we call lotus lantern. Lotus, the flower. We have this one we call diamond shape, diamond lantern. Yeah. We have this one. It is we call spaceship or UFO lantern. UFO. And we have this. It is umbrella lantern. Yeah.
Okay, so we're starting with this, and then we've got 12 bamboo sticks that we're going to put in here somehow. And I can't imagine this all coming together to something amazing, but he says it will, and we're in a place that has lanterns all around us, so there is hope. They say it brings luck, so we've got to get about 20 of these on the boat.
You excited?
Yeah.
You gonna take this back to your room?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm planning it specifically to go in one corner.
Largo, how's this gonna fit in your suitcase?
I don't know.
So with that, we got to work.
Very precision move.
Trust my process. Don't you dare judge me. I know what I'm doing. I've been training for months. I've come here every night.
Look at Largo.
That's why I'm
The structure takes a lot of precision, but for the younger ones, it's a walk in the park. But for the more seasoned ones, well,
This is where we're challenged.
this might be a under 50 crowd thing.
I'm definitely figuring out how much I need eyeglasses in this.
Do you want to borrow my glasses?
No, but everything's looking really fuzzy right now. Gosh.
Let me see how my glasses look on you.
These are like I do look a little psycho.
We are bending the bamboo 7 times so we get the shape. I'm gonna do one more. I already did arm day today, so this is harder than it should be.
That's hard. It's really hard, Avalon.
Yeah.
Wow, bamboo is unbelievable, isn't it? This is really fun. As the process kept going, we started moving a little bit faster as precision instincts started to kick in. Separate them. You did really well at the separating well.
So family, I have 2 shape difference. Ziki, you can see it big on the top. We call sunrise garlic, and you can see this one big on the bottom. And we call sunset garlic. Which shape you like?
Which one's better luck?
I think this better.
I'm gonna do sunrise.
Which shape you like?
I need all the luck I can get.
Hold the first one here and keep going. You do a route this way.
So Jessica
Yes.
needs special assistance.
Will, don't draw attention to them. Wow, this is really hard, actually.
Meanwhile, Avalon and Largo are masters in their own domain. Can you really say that you made your own lantern when you have someone behind you making sure that you get everything perfect? I cannot take credit for what I'm doing here.
So sure, you have some problem on your lantern.
No.
Oh no. So because you will see, we will put the wire even with the hole here, right? And now you will see the bamboo and the wire It's a wrong number. Like this.
I don't take directions very well.
You messed up.
So we need to take it off it and move in it to make it straight.
No.
That's why you should
Only
film
here.
or art, but not both at the same time.
You see, we have a little secret of our vlogging adventures because every time we go somewhere for an activity that's supposed to be like all four of us, it's usually only three of us because one's recording and the other one's sort of actively participating. Because as we're demonstrating at this moment, there's no way you can be an active participant and recording at the same time. And do it well without making a fool out of yourself. That's pretty much what's happening right now. I feel very lucky to be in Vietnam. I cannot multitask very well. So 5 hours later, Jessica's broken hers and then taken it back to be glued. In the meantime, she's actually just recording the ones that she wants to just buy off the shelf because clearly we're a little bit challenged in this whole field of artistry.
I did break mine, but it's because I went to the gym today and I had to push the bamboo and I didn't know my new strength. It's okay. You fixed
Where's
it.
the glue?
There's no glue. There's
Where's the
nothing.
glue?
No, there's no glue. Nothing happened.
Now you keep going.
It's fine, right? Yeah.
Don't worry, be happy.
I'm exactly. Will's lying. I didn't really break it. There's no evidence of glue there.
I think he gave you a new one.
I don't see the glue on it. I think he totally gave me a new one.
He felt sorry for
Better than the one I did. It's definitely, this is not my work. Once we had the structure locked down, we had to secure it with a string. The string helps hold the bamboo or wooden frame together, ensuring the lantern maintains its shape. This is particularly important for collapsible lanterns or intricate designs. This part makes me a little nervous. I'm not very good at sewing stuff. This is boat stuff. I should know this. Under. Pull that out. Under and through.
Yeah, got it.
So do I just take more off? More string
Yeah,
off?
more
Okay.
string help me.
Okay. Under. Under. Under on the left. Pull the string. Under. Under and through. It's just like being back on the boat.
We're at the moment now where we actually have to decide what our lantern is going to look like.
Oh. Jessica has decision fatigue, big time. Okay, I'm going with this. Because Jessica doesn't have a house to match this to, I'm like,
But we
do I
have a
do something
boat.
for the boat? And what colors do we have on the boat? And what should I do? And it becomes overwhelming.
This would be perfect for the boat.
Looks great with your shirt.
It does look weird with my shirt. Maybe I could just use my shirt. How about that?
Now, as much as creating the structure seems complicated, gluing the fabric to the bamboo just right to create the cover is a challenge of its own.
I will show you. You hold the fabric like this.
Yep.
You stick the fabric on four sticks enough on the top. And you take enough at the bottom. You will start from in the middle. Two hands together.
Yep.
You will stretch the fabric straight like this
Yep.
on the bamboo.
Okay.
Now, middle go up for two fingers. You hold small the fabric. You will stretch and stick up.
Okay.
Stretch and stick. Stretch and stick.
Okay.
And you can see the face, no wrinkle.
Yep.
From here go down, turn over.
Okay.
You do same thing for the ball. For the other side.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, here you are.
I'm cutting stuff. I've gotten, yes, the first two pieces, and now I'm getting the other two pieces. And after that, I have another two pieces to glue.
I'm just gluing. Yeah, I'm gluing. I'm trying to think of something that's going to get the least amount of dirtiness on the boat. Even though the boat's not dirty, like if we ever get caught in one of those coal storms again, I don't want to have this lantern be white and then turn like a whole other color. There's a lot of thought going into my lantern.
There aren't cool storms usually in Pittsburgh, so I'm good.
As the evening drew to a close, we realized that the studio was about to close too. So our instructors chipped in as us, they too wanted to go home. That's when their genuine hospitality started to shine.
Haircut.
Oh,
He wants a haircut.
me and my brother help you and make a new haircut. You will be more handsome. And more Vietnamese women follow you.
There you go.
You don't need more beautiful women. You got this one.
I guess we finished first. You gotta twirl. You gotta twirl.
It's a good thing that we have a lantern because it's dark at night.
I'm gonna go home like
video. Hold on.
Yeah, finally! Congratulations!
I can't believe I was the last one.
Longo, the cleaning people are leaving right now.
I literally can't believe I'm eating them.
Look at our family of lanterns. They look beautiful.
You ready for your award? You were such a good student.
And with that, we were done with the night. Vietnam has been such a great experience, and we have many more adventures from here to share with you. See you next time.
Get one.